Welcome back, everybody. Today we're gonna read the notes. Are they long? They're not that long. Let's see. Status fugitive captured. Capture only. High priority and missionary level approval. Description: Male, Nord, late 70s. Background: Asburn was one of the Blade's lore master prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not field agent but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Falinesti incident and the breach of Blue River Prison. His file had remained dormant for many years, an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessors, who have been recalled to Alino for punishment and reduction. In that, Illinois believes that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field of experience. A solitary reminder to all operational level that no Blade agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. Operation notes: as we are still in the dark as to the cause of and the meaning of the return of the dragons, I have made capturing Asburn our top priority, as he is known to be one of the experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subject of dragons, which was derived from their Akaviri origins and is still far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. The archives of the Cloud Ruler Temple, which is believed to have been the primary repository of the oldest Blade lore, were largely destroyed during the siege on and although great effort was being made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Asburn remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out that the blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragon's return. We have recently obtained solid information that Asburn is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Asburn becoming alerted to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee. Okay. Let's see. Invitation to Elwyn, first missionary of the Eldmeri Dominion to the Kingdom of Skyrim, requests the pleasure of the company Siren Exodius at a reception on 13th Heartfire 2201 at the Ambassador Residence. Regrets only formal attire requires. Regrets? Only formal attire requested. And Dragon Investigation. First, a missionary Al-Lunwen, we anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or the power behind the dragon's resurrection phenomena. An informant has identified a possible lead whom we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indication is holding back information we seek. I have authorized intermediate manual on calling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish and our techniques, your expertise is welcome as always. I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office there for your convenience. Rulindel. Okay. Let's see. Delphine. Okay, it's just these pages. Status: active, capture or kill, high priority, and missionary level approval. Description: female, Breton, mid 50s. Background: Delphine was high priority target during the First War for both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried by the Blades within the Dominion. She was been identified and was slated for initial purge, but by bad luck was recalled to Cyrodiil just before the outbreak of the hostilities. During the war, she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. Since then, we have only indirect evidence of her movement, as she was proven extremely alert to our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force and the most careful preparation. Operation notes: she is believed to be still working actively against us within Skyrim, although we have no location on her. Assumed to be working alone, as no other blades are known to be active in Skyrim, and she has in the past avoided contacts with other fugitives blades for her own security. One of the reasons she was so evaded elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the third emissary. Oh. Okay, let's see. Thalmor Desert Varimo. Is it long? Nope. Static liability and comprehensive high priority and missionary level approval. Description: headmaster of the Blades Parts College in Solitude, Altmer, male 40s. We have a reason to believe that Verman has access to information from officials in the highest level of government throughout Skyrim. An operation in which an agent planted false information confirmed that he sells the secret to both Imperial Army and Stormcloak. Perhaps Ulfric himself. We have not been able to confirm the method by which he obtained his information, but we believe it may be through his ties with other bards at the college who entertain in the court of Skyrim's yards. Until this suspicion can be disproved, all agents are directed to be on guard in the presence of the wandering minstrels. Operation note: agents should not directly contact Vermin, any of his suspected accomplices, under any circumstance. An operation is ongoing to convert Vermo into an asset for his homeland, whereby he would provide us access to his information network and assist us in counterintelligence activities. The operation thus far has been successful, and the subject remains stubbornly uncooperative. However, the potential benefit of the network he has created is significant enough that the emissary has declared that he will be allowed to live for the time being, so that further attempts can be made to persuade him. And finally, the daughter of Ulfric Stormcloak. That's a lot of reading. Status: asset, uncooperative, dormant, emissary level approved. Description: Jarl of Windhelm, leader of the Stormcloak Rebellion, Imperial Legion veteran. Background: Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire, when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign of the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation, we learned his potential value, son of the Jarl of Windhelm, and he was assigned an asset to the interrogator, who is now first emissary Elwyn. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial in capturing of the Imperial City. The city had in fact fallen before he had broken, and then allowed to escape after the war. Contacts was established, and he was proven his worth as an asset. That so-called Markov incident was particularly valuable from the point of view of our
Stop by Radiant Raiment. Excuse me?
strategically goals.
Oh, it's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available. I think my current outfit is fine, thank you. But I might take you up on that offer sometime.
Although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact, Operation Note direct contact remains as possible under extreme circumstances, but in general the asset should be considered dormant as long as the civil war proceeds in the current indecisive fashion. We should remain hands off. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had been made. Obviously, Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chances of an imperial victory and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. Note: the coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever is behind the dragon also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume therefore that their goals align with our own. A Stormcloak victory is always to be avoided, however, even indirect aid to the Stormcloak must be carefully managed. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, it's a 20. Oh, so dark.
I'm waiting.
Let's see. Oh, he's a vampire too.
There's a college of Winterhold robes, aren't they? You want something from me?
You're a
There's
vampire.
nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Do I have vampiric will?
Need something?
Quick save. Sneak feed.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
Help! I'm being... What was that?
Okay, nope, it doesn't work. Okay, there's a lot of people. Let's...
Yeah.
By blade or by spell,
Finally, you're back.
I'll make it then. All you need to do
Hello again.
Do you have the brandy?
That's the first thing you ask me?
But do you have it?
Sorry, I don't.
Ugh. Well, I did kind of expect you to come back empty-handed, so I bought my own while you were gone. Thank you. So, anyway, how did it go?
The Thalmor definitely aren't behind the dragon coming back, but they're looking for someone who might know about it.
Who?
Someone named Asbel.
Esbern, eh? I think he might be someone Delphine would know. Just a hunch. Anyway, I think it's best if we head back over to Riverwood, get your stuff, and see what she has to say.
Okay, I want to feed first. There's a lot of vampires there.
Good evening.
Actually,
You used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly...
let me see, I have vampire dens actually. Let me see which one is in Solitude. I don't want to discover it on my own. Let me see.
Fine day, isn't it?
Skyrim. Let's see.
Stop shoving,
Vampire dens. Unique vampire dens.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Uh,
Or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Solitude behind the winking skeever directly to the left of the main gate.
Let's play tag.
Left
You play the cat, and you can play the dog.
directly left? Well, I can't say it. Um, Behind the winking skeever directly left of the main gate. Behind the winking skeever. I can't say it. Oh. This is the sewer.
This Argonian fellow really seems desperate to find people to love.
Alternatively, basement of the winking skeever. I couldn't find it here. So let's go to the basement of the winking skeever. Yeah, I would have never discovered this on my own.
Yes? Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, warm beds.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Solitude sewer. Where is it? I can't find it.
This is an ode to
So nice and
Skyrim's
warm in
staunch
here.
protectors,
Shall we stay
the
a while?
Imperials.
Let's a quick save here. This is the sewer. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh wow. Not what I'm really looking for.
Come on in. Warm food, warm drinks, warm beds.
Where is it?
Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Our hero
Thanks.
paints a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient heart. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil
Need something?
of all Skyrim's foes.
Need something.
It said directly to the left. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So this is the vampire den, I believe. Nice, we can relax here. Okay, vampire cattle, come over here.
Am I?
Let me go.
No. Solitude, the winking skeever.
So what's
Where is it?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Oh.
I've never found it if it was there.
Sorry.
Okay, we fed. So we should be fine to return
Yes?
to Riverwood.
My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died.
This is an
But the
ode
crew
to
of the Redwoods,
Skyrim's
my family
staunch
now.
protectors.
Need something?
Okay. That's interesting. So let's remember this place over here. Okay, we fed, so we're ready to return to our action. Sacrosanct makes it so if you don't feed, you get worse. Well, if you more feed, you are more powerful, essentially. Now, yes, less feeding will make.
That fur coming out of your ears.
Yes, it will make us more powerful,
As a bard can never have enough practice. So,
but as well worse. So we start to stay to be fed to manage our hunger. And he is. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Need something? Where
I like to hire your carriage. I wanna go to Whiterun,
Through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
to Riverwood.
Farm and back, and we'll be off.
Ugh. I can smell your wolf odor from here.
It's almost getting downright hot now.
So yeah, I like Vampire Dance. It's actually just a cool idea. Where we can feed and sleep.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
Okay, let's continue on. I'm definitely not.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Okay, you girls can wait around here.
Yes?
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure they're looking for someone named Asbjorn.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with
You
Asbjorn?
mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
What? And we got it. What's so important about me being the Dragonborn?
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
What happens to the Blades? Why are you on the run?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
What Concordat? What's that?
The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. It also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire.
Who are the Thalmor?
There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version?
Give me the long version.
They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extremes. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us.
Okay. Let's see, search, and all of our gear is back. Gives you a chance to open an essential lock. This chance is equal to half of your archaeology. Okay. Let's equip everything back up. I always fear that this chest would never would remove all of my items. I just have that. Okay. Where is Serana? Serana?
So, what do you want to talk about?
Okay. Let's see, I'd like to wear this.
So, what would you like me to wear?
Wear your usual vampire armor robes. Okay, that's way more than I'm not thirsty anymore. Yeah, I'm well stated. So just 45%. We have renewed this with our fire resistance buff. So only 20% fire Okay. Profane hunger.
Hey, even I can get tired every now and then. Finally, a place to just
Okay.
relax.
Stop waiting. Let's go out of here.
The Tale of the Great Moth Priest Hunt. Not something I'd want to read.
I'll just end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was just raiding. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.